What is up? What is up? Just waiting a little bit for the other guests to join in. And we gonna go live on this. Let me just send the link. So stay with me, guys. Just should be live in a little bit. No gangsters don't die, they get chubby and they move to my name. It's kind of hard here. No gangsters don't die, chubby and they move to Miami. All right, guys, hold on a second. Just waiting for the other co-hosts to join in, and we should be able to go live after or get the video started. But I guess what we want to talk about while we're waiting for the co-host is so the Vikings play the Dolphins week. Is it gonna be week 5 or weeks? It's gonna be week 6, I guess. Wait, how is it week 6? Or hold on, I don't know if it's week 6 or week 5. I'm thinking it's week 5. Oh, it's week 6. Yeah, it's week 6. My title is wrong. It says week 5 preview. Um, but yeah, we play the Dolphins. I mean, good thing Tua, however you say his name, Tua Tagalova, the quarterback, their starting quarterback is well, not a good thing. I mean that was a very horrific injury that happened. But for us, it's gonna be a better chance of us winning since their starting quarterback is out. I don't know if they're gonna have Teddy Bridgewater. I know he might have been injured as well. I don't know if he's gonna start or I see there's Skylar Thompson maybe. I don't know who's gonna start for the Dolphins, but I think we should win. There's no excuse that we shouldn't win, even though it's kind of lucky that their quarterback is hurt. But you know what? We're 4-1. We're doing good, so can't really complain about that. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta let him in. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I can hear you. Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just wanted to talk. So we're playing the Dolphins. It's gonna be week 6. I mean, good thing Teddy Bridgewater Tua Tagalova is out, so we don't have to worry about their other starting quarterback that got injured.
Yeah. I mean, either way, for me, I still feel like I have a feeling the Vikings are gonna lose. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have to prove because I feel like when the expectations get high, that's normally the normal Vikings I know is they don't show up when the expectations get high. So I have a feeling they might lose, but they're gonna have to prove they're a good team.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I know. Well, first of all, I think we're ranked top 5. Like, I mean, I don't know what some ranks are saying. We're top 5 or top 6 or something right now. That's
Oh,
crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're ranked top 5. I think we're top 10, maybe like 8, 9 or something. But I don't think we're top 5 right now.
yeah. We haven't really played that many good. The only good team we played is the Packers.
The pack on the Eagles too.
Oh yeah, and the Eagles.
But we did lose to the Eagles, so and the Eagles destroyed us to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To me, exactly to me right now, I feel like um, right now I feel like they're overranking us because the Vikings. I feel like they, unless we prove ourselves, we're one of those teams when, like you said, as soon as the expectations start to get high, we start to disappoint because we can't handle the media coverage and the pressure that's comes with being a good team.
Yeah, that's why I have a feeling they might lose. But if they don't lose, then I guess that's gonna be a good step towards showing that they're proving they're a good team, or they're gonna show that they're gonna prove that they're not the same old Vikings we know.
Yeah, but for me, to be honest, for me, the Dolphins. That's what I'm saying. Like we've been barely beating all these teams to begin with. I mean,
I know, yeah. Plus, we haven't really had any. The only team that we completely beat was the Packers. But that the second time when we played the Packers, they're gonna be now a good. The Packers get better as the season goes by,
I
so
know
I don't really count that win as a win, really.
the Packers get better, and usually we get worse.
Yeah,
But let me see. So we beat the Bears last week, and damn, first of all, I thought we won by less points. We actually beat them 29-22, 7 points, but then we scored like at the last minute or something.
um, I mean, I know I forgot what the. I don't know if it was the cornerback or the safety that took the ball away from the Bears wide receiver or running, yeah, wide receiver, and then we won the game. But I don't remember how the
Oh,
last way that we scored was we drove with Kirk Cousins down the field and we scored a touchdown to close the game. And then the Bears had a chance to answer, but then the Vikings cornerback or safety stole the ball from the receiver, and then we closed out the game.
oh, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, first of all, I forgot I didn't even watch the game live. Now I was just looking at the highlights. But
Where
uh,
you never watched the full game?
yeah, I mean, actually, no, I was watching the first half, and then I didn't watch after the second half because I was watching at a restaurant, and then I went home.
Um,
Seeing if they show the highlight. But yeah, for me, either way. But to be honest, for me, Kirk Cousins is actually doing a very good job. I'm not gonna lie.
to me, Kirk Cousin, even last year he did good. For me, I don't really understand why you think he didn't do good last year.
Maybe I'm just a hater, but for me, usually, I feel like there is something he does where, like, in big moments, he chokes. And to me, now I can't even say that. I cannot say he's choked in big moments because he's the reason that we've actually been winning these games. Our defense has been giving up big plays for the most part. I feel like, oh, I think I just saw the fumble. That's not the fumble. But yeah, our defense has been the reason we've been giving up big plays, to be honest. For me, I feel like he's the one taking the drive and like, because I think every game we've won has been like we've had to go to a game winning drive. It hasn't been that, it hasn't been something where, um, what am I trying to say? It hasn't been something where like our defense has to stop a team and then we're relying on our defense to stop a team. Or are you saying this game the defense had to make a stop, like in the last drive? Huh?
Against the Bears,
Yeah.
yeah, they had. I mean, we were up by 7, but the defense had to stop the Bears from tying the game. And then
Yeah.
the cornerback stole the ball from the receiver, or it wasn't a fumble, but the receiver was trying to get extra yards, and then the cornerback just took the ball away from him and closed out the game.
Oh, so that's what. But okay, so then our defense did make a clutch play. That's what I was trying to say. I feel like our
Yeah,
defense is not making clutch plays, but then
yeah, when it mattered most against the Bears, our defense stepped up.
yeah. I mean, I still feel like we're giving up a lot of points, and I mean, to me, the game we lost against the Eagles, I don't know what kind of defense we were playing. That was a very horrible defense. And then because we were like playing very like conservative and like not letting the team like not letting our corners play aggressive. But for me, I understand because I know our secondary, our corners and safeties are not that good, or at least our corners, and then our secondary, other than Harrison Smith and I think Patrick Peterson for corner. But to be honest, I think our corners are in general our corners and safeties are not that good right now. So I see why we're playing conservative, but for me, we need to play aggressive. Like our corners need to be trying to get interceptions, or they need to be playing aggressive, like playing very close to the receivers.
Uh,
And to me, I'd rather take that chance than have us playing like very safe and giving up points and waiting until the last minute to win games. Because
yeah,
for a good, oh, now I see. Okay, the quarterback fumbled the ball on one of the plays.
the cornerback.
The Bears quarterback, Justin
Um,
Fields. Yeah.
nah, but it wasn't that play. That wasn't the
Oh
last
yeah.
play of the game.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. They had the ball, but then okay, so our defense did make a clutch stop. Then it looks like
Yeah, I mean, if the Bears would have scored, they would have only tied the game. They wouldn't have won the game.
I don't know. My internet's. I don't know if my internet is bad. I didn't hear what you said before.
I said if the Bears would have scored, they would have only tied the game. They wouldn't have
Uh,
won the.
Unless they wanted to go for an extra point.
I th- for some reason, I think even if they went for extra, wait,
It was
I don't really remember.
22-29. 22-29. So they
Twenty.
just needed seven. Yeah, 7 points to tie the game. They would have been 29-29. If they went for, I meant to say if they went for 2 point conversion, it would have been 30-29.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but I guess then, to be honest, against the Bears, we did play a pretty good game. I would say that. But I mean, for me, I'm scared that right now we're playing teams that are not that good. Even with the Miami Dolphins, the quarterback is hurt, so trust me, they got beat by the Jets. Which the Jets, they're looking good this year, but they haven't been a good team. And the Miami Dolphins were one of the best teams in the NFL until their quarterback got hurt.
Yeah,
So to me, we're getting lucky on some of these teams, but I don't care about that as long as we win. But I'm still scared that when we face a really tough team, other than the Eagles, we haven't faced a tough team. So I'll see when we face the Packers again. And I forgot what other tough teams we have. I think we have I don't know if we play the Buccaneers or something, but for me, until we face a tough team, and especially in the playoffs, I think we're gonna make the playoffs, but for me, I wanted to see us beat a good team, or else at least beat these bad teams by a lot of points for me to believe that we're actually gonna go far in because I want us to at least win 1 or 2 games in the playoffs.
yeah,
But yeah, so I want us to show that we can beat teams by more than 7 points. But yeah, I'm predicting that we're gonna beat the Miami Dolphins by I would say 7 to 10 points. So for you, think we're gonna lose?
yeah. I think we're gonna lose.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it might be closer. To be honest, I don't know how good their defense is. If their defense is good, it might be closer. But I know their offense, without their quarterback, they have Tyreek Hill, one of the best receivers in the league. But without their quarterback that's injured, I don't think it's gonna come back this season. So that's what I'm saying. We kind of got lucky, to be
Wait,
honest.
quarterback not come back this season.
I mean,
I
the
thought
way for
all
me is,
concussion and the
huh?
concussion. I thought all he had was a concussion, and with
Well,
the
didn't you see?
not ending, it's not a game-ending season, or it's not an injury-ending season.
Did you see his fingers like when he got tackled the way they twisted?
Yeah, side.
I don't know. That's to me. If I was him, I wouldn't play because that could, if he plays again, that could like literally he could die on the field, or that could be like a career-ending injury. Because how is he? If it's just a concussion, why is his body like twisting? Why is his fingers twisting like that? I think he had a seizure and a concussion at the same time or something.
Oh,
So to me, if I was him, I would not play at all this season, or at least wait until the season's almost over to see. But I don't know what his doctors are saying because To me, that looked way more serious than just a concussion.
Um,
But either way, we're lucky that he's hurt. And yeah, to be honest, even for us, we gotta be careful. I forgot, even us, we can have like Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins get hurt. I mean, not to say can. I hope it doesn't happen, but to be honest, that's why our team needs to be strong overall. Like our defense need to keep getting better, and then I would say our 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 receivers too, because Justin Jefferson so far is the best receiver. He might be the best receiver in the league right now, but if he gets hurt, I don't know what we can do.
yeah, I mean, to me, there's still so many question marks. Our record is good, but there's still so many question marks that the Vikings have to answer. That's why I think that they're gonna lose to the Dolphins.
Nah, for me, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like it would be very bad if we lost to the Dolphins, but to be honest, for me with the Vikings, like every loss is bad because I feel like it could be trending somewhere. Like if we lose to the Dolphins, if it was like the Packers or something, I'll be like, oh, it's just a or like the like Tom Brady or I don't know whatever teams are the Rams, a team that's really good or that they have a culture of winning. I feel like it wouldn't be bad, but with the Vikings, for me, any loss is just like, oh, are we gonna start? Is this gonna be consistently what's gonna start to happen now?
Yeah,
It's like they have so much to prove. Even when they have a good record, it's like hard for the fans to believe that.
I know to believe
That's
that really, yeah, that they're really good. I'm saying even if they make the playoffs, there's still gonna be question marks.
I
Like,
know.
can they win a game in the playoffs?
But to be honest, for me, I just feel like it has to do with like every win we've had. I haven't felt like we're bullying teams. I want us to bully a team. Like if we're really better than a team, we have to bully
That's
them.
if we're better than a team, the Bears just lost to the Commanders. Like seriously, and we beat the Bears barely. So to me, that just says we're still a mediocre team. We're not really that good.
I know that's what I'm
We
saying. So
still prove that we're really good.
yeah. I mean, if we have like 2, 3 wins against a bad team by like actually showing that they never had a chance against us, and like literally the whole 4 quarters we were just like completely dominating them, then I believe that we're actually like a good playoff team. But right now, I feel like we'll make the playoffs just because of our schedule is not that hard. But
I know, yeah. Schedule is. I looked at the schedule. We have a really easy schedule. We should easily finish 12-5.
12, yeah, 12. For me, I said, yeah, 12 and I forgot how many short. Yeah, like I think I said 12-5. Actually, I said either 13-4 and 12 or 12-5. But if we have less than 12-5, if we have more than 5 losses, it's gonna be for me. I feel like that's gonna be bad because even if we make the playoffs, there's no 5 teams in our schedule that should be able to. There's like 4 teams that should be able to beat us. That should be it.
Yeah,
Even less. But I know some teams for them they get better towards the end of the season. That's why, to be honest, it's still hard to tell.
yeah.
But okay, yeah, I guess you're predicting we're gonna lose. I'm predicting. Wait, how much are you thinking we're gonna lose by?
By 7 points.
To be honest, man, I'm actually gonna say we're gonna win by 3 to 5 points because we so far we've been proven that we're barely winning. No, actually, I'm gonna stick to 7 points. I'm gonna say that for me, this game is where we actually prove that we're actually gonna win by. I know the Bears we beat them by 7, but this game I think we're actually gonna win by 7 points, or we're gonna be at least show that we're leading the whole game basically without any fear that we're gonna lose. So I'm gonna stick to it, but because to me this is the game where I'm gonna be like, okay, you know what, the Vikings, I'm gonna have to take you for real if you win this game by 7 or more points.
Um,
So I'm gonna put it in faith. If it doesn't come true, I'm gonna have to go back to doubting the Vikings because there's no way I'm about to get my heart broken by the Vikings like always. That's what everybody's saying to our fans are saying like the Vikings keep giving them hope until towards the end of the season where all the fans are gonna be heartbroken when they show you just exactly who they are.
that's exactly why for me this season I'm not gonna fall into the trap of believing in the Vikings. They're gonna each every step of the way they're gonna have to prove something. That's why the Dolphins.
Yeah, I think you're. I don't know if it's my internet. Your videos, like it's kind of.
Your video just appeared and came back.
Oh, okay. So wait, what did you just say?
Your video just disappeared and came back.
Oh no, I'm saying like I wouldn't hear what you were saying before.
Before I was saying that the Vikings are gonna, to me, they're gonna have to prove themselves each step of the way. I'm not gonna fall into the trap of believing in them and then realizing that I shouldn't have done that.
I know, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be more heartbreaking if you believe in them until they disappoint you towards the end of the season by starting to lose to bad teams. And trust me, we could even go like 10-0 or 10-1 or something crazy and then lose the last five. I'm just saying like the Vikings, I'm not saying
I
it's
know
gonna
that
happen.
Vikings and the Cowboys are two of the same teams. The Cowboys too, they're winning right now, but just like Stephen A. Smith said, once the playoffs comes, when the expectations are high, they're not gonna do anything. That's
Yeah,
exactly what's gonna happen with the Cowboys. So the
yeah.
Vikings too, I kind of believe once the expectations, let's say we finish even 12-5, and then we've proven every step of the way that we're a good team. When the expectations get super high, and then now people have completely fallen into
I
the
know.
thinking that we're good, we're gonna find a way to disappoint.
That's what I'm saying. For me, once ESPN starts talking about us and then Undisputed and First Take, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, once they start talking about us, that's a bad sign because trust me, that's when we start getting hyped up.
I know.
That's when the players start to believe, oh, we're good, we're good. To me, I don't get our players because like it's almost like they're not professionals. Like it's like they so easily fall for the praise. They're like, oh, they're praising us. It must be true. Instead of like kind of being like, no matter what people say, whether they think we're good or bad, every game you have to prove it.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess that should be it for the video. Then we'll have to find out on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Yep. Bye.